What's up guys, and welcome back to Tech Rage. What's this all about? Well, everything's getting bigger. Laptops, phones, tablets, you name it. So Anker's come along with a 2600 milliamp power bank. It's a beast. So let's get it tested out and see what it's all about. Welcome back guys. Anker have been good enough to send me out their new PowerCore 26800. It's one of the biggest you're going to be carrying on your person, really. You know, we've seen the small batteries, we've seen the big batteries. You know, there's plenty of competition out there. What have Anker done to improve it, really? And the answer is it charges twice as fast as the others. It's the first power bank to introduce dual charging. So this is a massive improvement. It's convenient. We've all got tech on the go and we need things charged quickly. What we're going to do is we're going to get the battery pack back to the office. We're going to go through it in detail. I've had this thing for about a week or two now, so I've had a good time to play about with it, see what the pros and cons are. So let's get back to it. Okay guys, so like I said, Anker were good enough to send out this 26800 power bank here. I already own a 20,000 power bank by Anker, so what I expected was just the bigger capacity and obviously the extra charging port, but it's not really the case. What they've improved with this is the dual charging, just to make everything a lot faster, a lot cleaner. You know, it's just a better user experience overall, so it is a big improvement over the old one. I'll still be keeping the old one because it's lighter and it's easier to carry around on day to day. I do take that one out quite a bit, to be honest. You can just put it in your back pocket, run the cable around your front pocket where your phone is and everything else, and it's pretty good. You don't really notice it so much. But with this big one, it's more of a planned day out. So a day at the beach, a day fishing, and then you'll have everything covered. So let's say you're going out fishing for a whole day, you'll be able to charge your phone, your speaker, your tablet for literally the whole day without worrying about it at all. For this size battery and to have dual charging as well, this is ideal, especially if you're going out day to day, like if you want to take it on holiday, you know you're going to need the extra battery. You can stick this in your backpack, in your bag, whatever, or it does fit in your pocket. It's not too bad. It is a bit heavier than some of the smaller varieties, but obviously the idea of this is just the charging speed. It's twice as fast, so you can't go wrong. So speaking of charging speeds, to fully charge this from dead to full will take about 6.5 hours. Normally that would take about 12-13 hours. This is a massive improvement. If you've got an iPhone 6s, you'll be able to charge that 10 times. Or if you've got a Samsung Galaxy S7, you'll be able to charge that 6 times. Obviously, it depends on what size battery you've got, what phone, and everything else. So if you're looking at trying to buy a power bank and you think, well, why should I buy this big one here when I can just buy some of the smaller ones? Try and look at it that in the future, when you got your S8s or your iPhone 8s, and they're all going to have bigger batteries. Everything's going to have a bigger or more powerful battery and a more compact size in the future. I've got this battery pack, the 20,000, and I've had this for a good few years now, and it's still as good as the day I bought it. Just try and think of it as a future perspective when you're making your purchase decision. Also, when buying from Anker, they are a well-established brand now, especially on Amazon. They've got a good reputation, good feedback, good reviews. The products seem very well built, especially this one. Easy to handle, easy to use. The box that it comes in is very simple, to the point, and they make a good point about the warranty, and if you're unhappy or unsatisfied, to give them feedback or to contact them with any issues. Okay, so for some of the stats, size wise, this is 7 by 3.2 inches. It is quite big, but it's not massively big. It's just the weight of it, which is 495 grams. So it's nearly half a kilo of battery. You do have to think about that when you're taking it out, especially if you're going out for a long day, but at the same time you need power all day. You know, it's a bit of compromise there. All 3 ports charge with 3 amps, which is great, so you're going to get a good charging speed there, even if you're using the phone at the same time on full brightness with GPS running and everything else. It's still going to be able to charge the phone at the same time. I know some lower power battery banks would really struggle to be able to charge it on top of using it at the same time. Input 2 amps max per port. It's as fast as you're going to get it nowadays. So I took mine to London for a day. I was using GPS, running a few games. I pretty much had it on constantly, so the screen was on full brightness all day long, and it didn't even use one of the battery bars, so it just shows you how much juice it's got left. Depending on what you were doing, it's completely covered. You're not going to run out of battery on any of your devices all day long.
Okay, so pros are the massive size, 26,800 milliamps. It's just going to last you forever, all day, all 3 ports charging something. It's just got every base covered. The build quality is brilliant. The design is really nice and sleek. It does hold on to fingerprints a little bit, but you're going to get that with any bit of tech these days, unfortunately. If you want them to look nice, that's the way it is. Cons, not a fan of the sleeve. I wish it fit round snugly like it did with all their old models, but I appreciate perhaps they want people to put their cables and their charging power plug in there at the same time, but preferably I like to keep them separate as to not scratch the device. Yeah, that's the only con, to be honest. I looked at the price, unbelievable. It's cheaper than my old one, which is only a 20,000. In the box you get the charger itself, some warranty information, a happy or not happy guide, you get a mesh pouch, and you get 2 cables for charging. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Both UK and US links are down there. Prices may vary between the two, so just have a look, see what deals are on, and take a look. Okay, so what's my conclusion? Well, these things have gone down in price so much over the past few years. It's sort of a no-brainer to get one for Christmas, or at least ask for one for Christmas. Grab yourself a bargain. Links in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.